Okay, so here we are with a clean installation of Windows XP. You'll notice immediately you're being warned that antivirus software might not be installed. We're going to go ahead and take care of this by installing Grysoft's AVG Free Edition. I've already gone ahead and changed the Windows background if you haven't already noticed that. And I've already also installed Mozilla Firefox, one of the most important things you could do on a clean installation of Windows XP. We are behind a firewall, so we're relatively protected from things like worms, but you still want to make sure to get Mozilla Firefox installed as quickly as possible to avoid phishing and drive-by downloads and things of that nature. We'll want to go to free.grysoft.com and we'll want to get the basic protection. Now, this claims that the protection's not so great, but I don't really agree with that. I think it's fine for the average user, and there's not really much of a need to go with the paid version. Although, if you want to support Grysoft, I'd highly recommend you go ahead and do that. They do offer this software for free to 80 millions of users. Okay, let's go ahead and download the software. It is free for personal use only, so you couldn't use this on your business computer. You couldn't sell AVG Free Edition or anything like that. But for personal use on all your home-based computers, it'll be just fine. It's going to do a better job, in my opinion, than Norton, McAfee, Trend Micro, Nod 32, any of the other paid versions. It hasn't ranked as highly this year, 2008, as some of the other free antivirus software that's available, but it is tried and true, and I stick with it. We'll go through here. Let's go back. We'll go ahead. We get to download.com. We'll go to download now. It's going to prompt us. We'll save the file. And we'll just experience a brief time warp because this is going to take a couple of minutes. Alright, now that we're done downloading AVG Free Edition for install, we'll go ahead and make sure that we don't need to reboot the computer. If you've recently done any Windows updates or applied any other system updates, you'll definitely want to reboot the computer before you install antivirus software. It's just good practice, whether you're installing AVG or Norton antivirus or McAfee antivirus. Regardless of what it is, you'll want to be sure to reboot the computer if you've made any serious or system changes at all. So I see down here my computer has not been restarted since I last installed updates. We'll want to go ahead and restart it now. Yeah, we'll save the session. There's the warning again. Antivirus software might not be installed. So we'll go ahead, open up Firefox again. You'll want to go to view your downloads. Oh, if only I knew what I was doing here. Tools, downloads. There we go. Go ahead and double click that to open it. Yeah, it's okay. We just downloaded it. Go ahead and give it permission to run. Alright, after we ran the file, we will see the welcome screen. Just go ahead and click Next. And then go ahead and accept the license agreements after you've read it. Now, I've read it 1,000 times, so I'll just go ahead and click Accept. And I'll go ahead and click Accept. And we'll check the system status. If we had not rebooted the system, we would have gotten a warning telling us that we had not rebooted. So it would have forced us to reboot anyway. Alright, we'll just go ahead and do the standard installation. Click Next. Leave the default values. Go ahead and add your name. Click Next. No, I do not ever install the AVG Security Toolbar. You're welcome to do so if you want, but I just skip it. Toolbars, I'm not a big fan of. Click Next. Stick with the defaults. Click Next. Following applications must be terminated. Whoops, got to close Firefox. Not a problem. We'll go ahead and close that down. And we'll save and quit. And we'll go ahead. Now we can click Next. And it'll take a minute. We'll go ahead through another quick time warp. All right, it's almost done installing. We'll be able to get to configuring the application in just a moment to do automated updates and all that kind of stuff. All right, all done. Okay. Go ahead. It's telling us congratulations. We've successfully installed. We click next. You can't tell it to scan more than once per day on the free version. Big deal. We'll have it scan every day at midnight. We'll go ahead and enable the daily scanning. That's great. We'll go ahead and click next. Sure, go ahead and provide information about potentially dangerous websites. It's always a good policy to help out. Click next. All right, we want to configure the updates, checking for new updates, downloading updates. Go through a quick time warp here. And we're done. Looks like something went wrong with the updates. We'll try again. Update now. Updating, checking for new updates. All right, great. All right, we're all up to date, and the icon will represent itself as such. If there were a big red exclamation point here, you'd know you'd have a problem. You'd want to come into the overview and check everything out. It says we're all up to date. That's it. Thank you for this episode of GeniusSteve.com's Tech Tips. That's an unofficial name. Thank you.